Stellantis just stunned the auto industry with massive price cuts. A 35% slash across their lineup isn't just a sale, it's a game changer. Trucks, SUVs, and more are now priced to disrupt the competition. But what's the catch? Can Stellantis maintain quality at these prices? And will other automakers be forced to follow? Stick around for the full story. What's happening? For years, Stellantis faced a storm of criticism for its pricing strategy. Imagine walking into a dealership and seeing a family SUV or work truck priced as if it belonged in the luxury segment. Vehicles like the Jeep Grand Wagoneer and Ram 1500 Tungsten rivaled premium brands such as Mercedes-Benz and BMW in cost, alienating core buyers. These weren't just price tags, they were barriers, pushing customers to competitors like Toyota and Ford. The result? Dealerships became flooded with unsold inventory. While aggressive promotions and discounts tried to mitigate the damage, the perception of Stellantis as overpriced lingered. Loyalists turned away, feeling priced out of a brand they'd supported for years, while potential new buyers dismissed Stellantis as out of touch. The company's once solid reputation began to crumble. Critics labeled Stellantis vehicles as neither affordable enough for budget-conscious families nor prestigious enough for luxury buyers. Something had to give, and Stellantis finally decided to rewrite the rulebook. But what does a bold 35% price cut mean for buyers and the market? Let's explore how Stellantis is turning the tables. The 35% price cut, more than a discount. This isn't just a sale, it's a paradigm shift. Stellantis stunned the automotive world by announcing a sweeping 35% price cut across its lineup. The numbers are jaw-dropping. A $100,000 Ram 1500 Tungsten is now $65,000. Jeep Grand Cherokees, once teetering into luxury territory, are now priced to compete with mainstream SUVs from Toyota and Honda. This move doesn't just lower costs, it redefines accessibility. Families, contractors, and adventurers who had been sidelined by previous pricing now find Stellantis back within reach. The strategy is simple yet bold. Make Stellantis vehicles attainable for everyday buyers while signaling to competitors that Stellantis is ready to reclaim its place in the market. Critics initially speculated that such price cuts would lead to corners being cut, but Stellantis insists on maintaining quality. By focusing on lean manufacturing and streamlining operations, they've pledged to keep quality high while reducing costs. Whether this promise holds remains to be seen, but the initial buzz is undeniable. Yet, for this strategy to succeed, Stellantis must rely on its network of dealerships to deliver on the promise. How are they stepping up to the challenge? The role of dealerships in the transformation. Stellantis's bold price cuts won't mean much if dealerships don't play along. Historically, dealerships have been notorious for adding markups, dealer fees, and unnecessary extras that inflate prices. Stellantis recognizes this and has taken measures to ensure the price cuts reach customers as intended. By implementing strict pricing guidelines and offering dealer incentives, Stellantis is aiming to eliminate excessive markups. The company has also introduced compliance programs, encouraging dealerships to prioritize volume over margins. In theory, this should create a win-win. Customers get better deals, and dealerships benefit from increased sales volume. However, some dealers worry about slimmer profit margins per vehicle. Stellantis has addressed this concern by tying bonuses and rewards to overall sales performance, motivating dealerships to align with the company's strategy. If executed well, this approach could position Stellantis dealerships as some of the most competitive in the industry. With dealerships on board, the focus shifts to buyers. How are customers responding to Stellantis's game-changing strategy? Buyers are taking notice. For buyers, Stellantis's 35% price cut feels like a welcome surprise in a market known for inflated prices. Contractors are thrilled at the prospect of acquiring reliable Ram trucks without breaking the bank, while families eye Jeep Grand Cherokees as an affordable alternative to Toyota Highlanders. Even car enthusiasts, once put off by high costs, are revisiting Stellantis with curiosity. Yet questions linger. Will Stellantis maintain its quality despite lower prices? Can the company overcome long-standing reliability concerns? Buyers are cautiously optimistic, drawn by the prospect of value but wary of potential compromises. Social media and online forums are buzzing with discussions about Stellantis's bold move. Some buyers share stories of walking into dealerships and finding deals they never thought possible. Others remain skeptical, waiting to see if the reduced prices come with hidden trade-offs. The key for Stellantis is to convert this interest into long-term loyalty. While buyers' reactions are promising, the ripple effect doesn't stop here. Let's dive into how Stellantis's bold move is forcing competitors to rethink their strategies. A market reset. Imagine a world where a fully loaded Jeep Grand Cherokee no longer costs as much as a luxury car, or a Ram 1500 is priced to fit the budget of the average contractor. This isn't a dream, it's Stellantis' bold new reality. Stellantis' 35% price cut has sent shockwaves through the automotive world. Unlike temporary discounts or end-of-year sales events, this is a structural adjustment aimed at redefining how consumers view the value of their vehicles. The implications are staggering, with some of Stellantis' most iconic models now falling into price brackets previously reserved for mid-range vehicles. Let's put this into perspective. The Ram 1500 Tungsten, which once carried an eye-watering $100,000 price tag, is now available for $65,000. Similarly, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, often criticized for being priced like a luxury vehicle, is now positioned competitively against mainstream SUVs from Toyota and Honda. By making this shift, Stellantis has opened its doors to a much broader customer base, making their vehicles accessible to families, small business owners, and adventure seekers who were previously priced out. This move isn't just a financial adjustment, it's a reimagining of what Stellantis represents in the automotive market. If you've ever felt alienated by high vehicle costs, Stellantis might just have brought you back into the fold. But with these dramatic price cuts come big questions. How will Stellantis maintain quality while slashing costs? Let's explore. Balancing affordability with quality. They say you get what you pay for, but can Stellantis deliver exceptional value without cutting corners? For years, Stellantis has faced criticism for inconsistent quality across its vehicle lineup. While the company has produced some of the most beloved vehicles on the market, including the Jeep Wrangler and Dodge Charger, issues with reliability have plagued their reputation. Frequent complaints about plastic components in critical areas such as water pumps, thermostat housings, and intake manifolds have raised concerns among buyers. Now, with a 35% price reduction, the spotlight is on whether Stellantis can maintain or even improve quality while operating on tighter margins. Addressing these concerns requires more than just promises. It demands tangible action. Stellantis has already hinted at plans to upgrade its manufacturing processes, focusing on the use of more durable materials like metal in place of cheaper plastics. This transition not only enhances reliability, but also reduces long-term costs associated with warranty claims and repairs. Additionally, Stellantis is reportedly exploring collaborations with aftermarket suppliers known for producing high-quality components. By integrating these materials and designs into their vehicles from the factory floor, Stellantis aims to set a new standard for reliability, ensuring that their vehicles perform just as well or better than competitors. Imagine driving a Jeep Grand Cherokee or Ram 1500 that not only costs less, but also lasts longer, saving you money on repairs and increasing resale value. Stellantis isn't just cutting prices, they're doubling down on dependability. Of course, quality is just one part of the equation. The success of Stellantis' pricing strategy depends heavily on how well their dealerships can execute this bold vision. The role of dealerships in Stellantis' plan. Stellantis can slash prices, but will dealerships pass those savings on to you? For decades, dealerships have been both a blessing and a curse for automakers. While they provide the essential connection between manufacturers and customers, they've also gained a reputation for adding exorbitant markups and hidden fees. Stellantis knows that their price cuts mean nothing if customers never see the benefits. To ensure compliance, Stellantis has introduced strict pricing guidelines that dealerships must follow. This strategy includes offering attractive incentives to dealers, such as bonuses for meeting sales targets and subsidies to offset potential losses from slimmer margins. The goal is to create a win-win situation where dealers remain profitable while customers enjoy the lower prices Stellantis has promised. However, this approach isn't without its challenges. Many dealers are accustomed to maximizing profits through markups, and convincing them to adopt this new model will require careful negotiation. Stellantis' success hinges on building strong partnerships with dealerships, providing the tools and support they need to thrive in this new pricing ecosystem. For buyers, this means a more straightforward and stress-free shopping experience. No more guessing games or surprise fees, just honest pricing that reflects Stellantis' commitment to affordability. But how are customers reacting to these changes? Let's delve into the buyer's perspective. Winning over buyers. What does it take to bring back customers who've walked away? For Stellantis, it's all about proving their value. For years, Stellantis' high prices pushed away a significant portion of their customer base. Families seeking reliable SUVs, contractors in need of durable trucks, and enthusiasts dreaming of high-performance muscle cars all found themselves priced out. The 35% price cut aims to reverse that trend, giving these buyers a reason to reconsider Stellantis. Take the Ram 1500i for example. Previously, the fully loaded tungsten model was viewed as a luxury item, accessible only to the wealthiest buyers. Now, with a price point of $65,000, it becomes a viable option for contractors and small business owners who need a dependable workhorse. Similarly, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, now positioned more competitively, appeals to families who prioritize safety, reliability, and adventure readiness. However, price alone isn't enough. Customers are asking tough questions. Can Stellantis maintain quality? Will the vehicles deliver on performance and reliability? These concerns are valid, and Stellantis must address them head-on to ensure that the initial wave of interest translates into long-term loyalty. If you've ever dreamed of owning a Jeep or Ram but thought it was out of reach, Stellantis is giving you a reason to think again. Lower prices, better financing, and improved quality. This is your chance to rediscover what makes Stellantis iconic. With consumers returning to Stellantis in droves, the impact is already being felt across the industry. But how are competitors responding? Competitor reactions. Imagine being Ford or General Motors and waking up to find that Stellantis has completely rewritten the rules of the game. What do you do next? When Stellantis announced its unprecedented 35% price cut, competitors like Ford, General Motors, and Toyota were caught off guard. These automakers, long-standing giants in the American truck and SUV markets, now find themselves scrambling to respond. For decades, Ford's F-Series and GM's Silverado and Sierra trucks dominated the segment, bolstered by brand loyalty and aggressive marketing. Stellantis' move, however, has disrupted this equilibrium, forcing these companies to reevaluate their pricing strategies. Ford, for instance, faces mounting pressure to lower prices on its flagship F-150 lineup. The Platinum trim, often priced upwards of $80,000, suddenly feels exorbitant compared to a Ram 1500 Tungsten priced at $65,000. Similarly, General Motors' Sierra Denali, long considered a premium choice, is now undercut by Stellantis' aggressive pricing. Even Toyota's Tundra, which had been slowly gaining ground in the truck market, is being overshadowed by the value proposition offered by Stellantis. Competitors are now caught in a strategic dilemma: maintain their current pricing and risk losing customers, or slash prices and face significant hits to profitability. This dilemma is particularly challenging for automakers heavily invested in electric vehicles, where high development costs often translate into premium pricing. Stellantis' move forces the entire industry to confront a harsh reality. Consumers are no longer willing to pay a premium without seeing tangible value. For buyers, this competition means more options and potentially lower prices across the board. Stellantis' bold move could usher in a new era of affordability, benefiting everyone in the market for a new vehicle. But the disruption isn't confined to Stellantis' competitors. The effects are being felt throughout the entire truck market, reshaping buyer expectations and industry dynamics. A battlefield transformed. Trucks are more than vehicles. They're icons of American culture. Stellantis just changed the game, and the shockwaves are massive. The American truck market has always been fiercely competitive, with buyers placing a premium on loyalty, performance, and durability. Stellantis' pricing strategy has upended this dynamic, positioning the Ram 1500 as a serious contender for the top spot. By offering comparable features at significantly lower prices, Stellantis is challenging the dominance of Ford and GM in ways never seen before. One of the most significant impacts is on fleet sales, a crucial segment of the truck market. Contractors, small business owners, and government agencies often purchase trucks in bulk, making cost a primary consideration. With the 35% price reduction, Ram trucks have become an increasingly attractive option for these buyers. Fleet managers who might have automatically chosen Ford or GM in the past are now rethinking their decisions, drawn to Stellantis' combination of value and capability. Additionally, Stellantis is capitalizing on a growing consumer desire for versatility. The Ram 1500 Dun, for example, offers features that appeal to both work and lifestyle buyers, blending rugged capability with luxury-like interiors. This dual appeal is critical in a market where buyers expect their vehicles to do it all, whether it's towing a trailer during the week or taking the family on a weekend camping trip. If you're in the market for a truck, Stellantis' bold move means you can now get more bang for your buck. Lower prices, robust engines, and versatile features make Ram a compelling choice. While trucks are a cornerstone of Stellantis' strategy, the company's impact extends far beyond this segment. Let's explore how these changes are reshaping the broader automotive market. A wake-up call for the industry. Stellantis isn't just changing the truck market, it's rewriting the rules for the entire automotive industry. The ripple effects of Stellantis' pricing strategy extend into every corner of the car market. For years, automakers have relied on a high-margin, high-cost model to sustain profitability. Luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes-Benz set the standard for premium pricing, while mainstream brands followed suit, gradually inching their MSRPs higher. Stellantis' decision to cut prices by 35% challenges this norm, signaling a shift toward greater affordability without sacrificing quality. In the SUV segment, Stellantis' Jeep and Dodge brands are poised to challenge competitors from Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai. Models like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, once criticized for being overpriced, now offer a compelling alternative to Toyota's Highlander or Honda's Pilot. Similarly, Dodge's lineup, known for its bold designs and powerful engines, becomes more accessible to younger buyers who might have previously opted for a Honda Civic or Hyundai Tucson. And this strategy also has implications for the electric vehicle market. While Stellantis has been slower to adopt EVs compared to competitors like Tesla and Ford, the price cut positions the company to make a significant impact. By offering affordable EV options under the Jeep and Dodge brands, Stellantis could attract buyers who are hesitant to switch due to high costs. Imagine an electric Jeep Wrangler priced competitively against traditional gas-powered SUVs. That's the kind of disruption Stellantis is aiming for. For consumers, Stellantis' move means more choices at better prices, whether you're looking for a rugged SUV, a family-friendly crossover, or an eco-friendly EV. However, bold moves come with risks. To succeed, Stellantis must navigate a complex landscape filled with challenges. Let's dive into the potential pitfalls of their strategy. Risks and challenges. Slashing prices by 35% is a bold move, but can Stellantis sustain it? While Stellantis' strategy has been met with enthusiasm, it's not without significant risks. The most immediate challenge is the strain on profit margins. Automakers traditionally rely on higher trim levels and optional features to drive profitability. Reducing base prices could make it harder for Stellantis to maintain financial stability, especially if competitors respond with their own price cuts. Dealership dynamics present another hurdle. Lower MSRPs may mean reduced commissions for salespeople, potentially creating friction within Stellantis' dealer network. Ensuring that dealerships remain motivated to sell Stellantis vehicles will require a delicate balance of incentives and support programs. The company must also combat the risk of a price war. If Ford and GM follow Stellantis' lead and slash their own prices, the resulting race to the bottom could destabilize the entire industry. Quality concerns represent yet another challenge. Buyers drawn in by attractive pricing won't remain loyal if the vehicles fail to deliver on durability and performance. Stellantis must ensure that its cost-cutting measures don't compromise the quality that buyers expect, particularly as the company seeks to rebuild its reputation. Finally, Stellantis faces the long-term challenge of sustaining its momentum. Price cuts alone won't guarantee lasting success. The company must continuously innovate, invest in quality improvements, and adapt to changing market trends to ensure that its strategy remains viable in the years to come. Stellantis' bold strategy is a gamble, but if they can overcome these challenges, they have the potential to not just recover, but thrive. As Stellantis navigates these risks, the success of their strategy will ultimately depend on how well they rebuild trust with dealers and consumers alike. Tackling quality concerns. Lower prices are enticing, but will Stellantis' vehicles deliver the reliability buyers expect? Stellantis has faced long-standing criticism for inconsistent quality, particularly regarding durability and reliability. Buyers attracted by the new pricing strategy won't stay loyal if their vehicles fail to meet expectations. Addressing these concerns is not just a necessity, it's a cornerstone of Stellantis' survival strategy. One key example lies in Stellantis' widely promoted Hurricane engine. While the engine itself boasts impressive power and efficiency, components like water pumps, thermostat housings, and intake manifolds, often made of cheaper materials, have been prone to premature failure. To combat this, Stellantis must prioritize durability by transitioning from plastic components to more robust materials like metal. This change would reduce warranty claims, enhance customer satisfaction, and signal a commitment to quality. Additionally, Stellantis could take inspiration from aftermarket solutions. Many Stellantis owners already turn to aftermarket suppliers for stronger, longer-lasting parts. Incorporating these materials into their manufacturing process would align Stellantis with customer expectations while showcasing a proactive approach to addressing reliability concerns. Imagine a Stellantis vehicle that not only costs less, but also outlasts competitors in reliability. That's the promise Stellantis aims to fulfill, creating a value proposition that's hard to ignore. Quality improvements are crucial, but Stellantis knows that nostalgia and performance can also win over buyers. Let's talk about how the company is leveraging its legacy. The V8 comeback. In a world moving towards smaller engines, Stellantis is boldly bringing back the roar of the V8. Why? Because it knows what its buyers want. For decades, V8 engines symbolized power, performance, and American automotive culture. As automakers shifted to smaller, more efficient engines, Stellantis began losing touch with some of its most loyal customers. Now, the company is reintroducing V8 engines across its lineup, a move aimed at capturing the hearts of enthusiasts and adventurers alike. Tim Kuniskis, a Stellantis leader known for championing performance vehicles, has been instrumental in this revival. The return of the V8 isn't just about nostalgia, it's about giving buyers the power and personality they crave. For instance, the reintroduction of V8 options in Ram trucks or a rumored Dodge Cuda revival could reignite excitement around Stellantis' brand. The timing couldn't be better. While competitors focus on smaller engines or hybrids, Stellantis is doubling down on what sets its vehicles apart. This decision reinforces Stellantis' commitment to serving buyers who value performance without compromising on affordability. Whether it's the rumble of a V8-powered Ram or the thrill of a high-performance Dodge, Stellantis is proving that you don't have to sacrifice power for price. But Stellantis isn't just focusing on individual models. The company's broader strategy involves a tailored approach for each of its iconic brands. Brand-specific strategies. Stellantis isn't just slashing prices, it's breathing new life into its iconic brands. Each Stellantis brand has a distinct identity, and the company is leveraging these strengths to maximize the impact of its pricing overhaul. Ram, known for luxury interiors and rugged performance, is poised to challenge Ford and GM head-on. The combination of reduced prices and the reintroduction of V8 engines positions Ram as a strong contender for buyers seeking both capability and value. Jeep's rugged reputation has been its strongest asset, but pricing has pushed it toward the premium segment, alienating budget-conscious buyers. Now, with a 35% price cut, Jeep models like the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee are becoming accessible to a wider audience. This opens doors for first-time buyers and loyalists who want adventure-ready vehicles at a fair price. Dodge has always thrived on bold designs and adrenaline-pumping performance. The potential return of the Dodge Cuda, paired with more affordable pricing, could reignite interest in muscle cars among younger buyers. This strategy not only targets enthusiasts, but also cultivates a new generation of Dodge fans. Often seen as the struggling sibling, Chrysler now has the opportunity to redefine itself. By focusing on family-friendly sedans and minivans at competitive prices, Chrysler can carve out a niche in a crowded market while regaining relevance. Stellantis' approach isn't just about competing, it's about building a cohesive, dynamic strategy that redefines what its brands stand for. With its brands aligned and its strategy clear, Stellantis' success hinges on one final factor: trust. Let's explore how the company plans to rebuild it. Dealer and consumer trust. Trust is hard to earn but easy to lose. Stellantis knows this, and it's taking steps to rebuild confidence. Rebuilding trust among dealers and consumers is critical to Stellantis' long-term success. For dealers, Stellantis is implementing transparent pricing guidelines to ensure that the benefits of the 35% price cut reach customers. Incentives and support programs are also being introduced to keep dealerships motivated and aligned with the company's vision. For consumers, trust goes beyond pricing. Stellantis must demonstrate that its vehicles are not only affordable, but also reliable and durable. Extended warranties, transparent communication about quality improvements, and responsive after-sales support are key initiatives in this effort. These steps signal a commitment to customer satisfaction, helping Stellantis win back buyers who may have felt disillusioned in the past. Consistency will also play a major role. A single high-quality model isn't enough to change perceptions. Stellantis must ensure that every every vehicle in its lineup reflects its renewed focus on excellence. If Stellantis can rebuild trust, it won't just attract buyers, it will create loyal customers who keep coming back for more. As Stellantis lays the groundwork for a brighter future, the implications of its strategy extend far beyond its own survival. Let's wrap up with a look at what this means for the industry and for you. Stellantis' 35% price cut isn't just a financial strategy, it's a bold statement that challenges the norms of the automotive industry. By making vehicles more accessible, addressing quality concerns, and reviving its iconic brands, Stellantis is setting a new standard for what buyers can expect. But what does this mean for you? Whether you're considering a rugged Jeep, a powerful Ram, or a sleek Dodge, Stellantis is giving you reasons to rethink your next vehicle purchase. It's not just about saving money, it's about getting more value for every dollar you spend. What do you think about Stellantis' bold strategy? Are these price cuts enough to win you over, or are you still skeptical? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about the future of the car market.